Hey guys, this is Jake with Casual Ecommerce, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing a commenter Shopify store. So I'm just going to be going through it, critiquing it, letting him or her know what she can improve on, and hopefully not only will they be able to improve their store, but also you'll be able to take some of these tips and implement them to your own store as well. So before we get into it, I want you guys to leave feedback in the comment section letting me know whether I should continue to do store reviews like this or whether it's just a bust idea and I shouldn't do it anymore. So with that being said, let me know what you think moving forward in the comment section. And alright, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I've got the store up right over here. So this is the store that this person wanted me to check out. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing I notice is the domain. So obviously the domain is still my Shopify domain, so that looks very unprofessional, and it only costs about $10 to get a professional domain, so I would go ahead and do that. You never want to stick with the my Shopify domain. The second thing I noticed is your store is called Animal Accessories, but in the domain accessories is actually spelled incorrectly, so this also looks pretty bad. And while we're on the topic of the name Animal Accessories, it seems very generic. I feel like you could be a lot more creative when it comes to coming up with a name for your store. Try and come up with something a lot more brandable, something more memorable, something more unique, because Animal Accessories is, well, if I'm being honest, it's one of, it doesn't really get any more bland than that, so it's not really memorable. So moving on from that, right here is where your logo should be, but you don't have a logo, so this is another branding issue here. You can't really establish a brand or build any trust without a logo. And if you look at any big name stores, they all have really branded, memorable names, and then they all have branded, memorable logos. So right off the bat, before I even scroll down in your store, before I even do anything else, I see a ton of huge problems, and there's no way this store is going to convert whatsoever just with the three things I've already mentioned. So the name, the name is probably the least of the offenses. You may be able to get away with the name, but I'd still recommend trying coming up with a more unique brandable name. So let's move on from this and see what else we can get to here. So I see you're using the free shipping bar up here. That's fine. This would look better if you had a branded logo and then you made the free shipping bar match the color scheme of your logo. That would look a lot better for branding purposes. And I see right here you're doing a free plus shipping offer, and you have a time that it's ending on there, so that's good. So that's the first good thing I've noticed you've done, is you've put the time on the free plus shipping. And let's see, let's look through here, look at these pictures. So I noticed when I'm looking through your header pictures here, this welcome to Animal Prime doesn't really make any sense to me, but maybe come up with something else there. But let's keep going. Free bracelet, yeah, this doesn't really make grammatical sense at all. It just kind of looks weird. So maybe figure out a more creative way to word the fact that you're giving away the free bracelet. But it may actually be overkill that you're putting it in your header. It actually definitely is overkill, considering you have it here and on your menu. Now see, you don't want it on your menu or here. You just want to keep it up here, because if it's on your menu is usually something that's going to be links there that are going to be there permanently. And when you're trying to say that your giveaway is going to end in 12 hours, it looks more permanent considering you have stuff in the header and in the menu. So I would take both of those out. And I see some things missing in your menu, but I haven't seen your footer menu yet, so I'll check the footer menu before I harp on the missing things in the main menu. Let's keep looking at these header photos. Alright, so this one, I don't know what this is. This is just blank. Picture of a dog. And this doesn't even have a shop now button, so, and picture of a duck. And what is this? So I have no idea what this is or why you put any. Are you asking for a logo designer? I'm not sure what this is for, but if you're actually looking for a logo designer, maybe try Upwork or Fiverr. Don't try it on your site because this looks very, very unprofessional. So I'm not going to sugarcoat things. We've barely scratched the surface of your store, and so far it definitely looks pretty crappy, and there's no way this is ever going to make any sales. But the good news is that you can always get better, and you can improve and create a better looking store in the future. But as of right now, this store is pretty garbage. So a last note about the header, you'd literally be better off just getting rid of all these other ones and just keeping this first one here and then changing this text to something that's actually coherent, that makes actual sense, and then just get rid of these blank photos, and then especially this because it just looks really dumb. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see what else we find. Connecting. I mean, I guess you have the right idea here, but this text isn't really captivating or anything. Maybe if you're not a good writer, because I know I'm not the greatest writer, maybe get someone else to write your branding stuff, but you definitely want to try and write something a little more captivating if you're trying to get people to connect with your brand. Coming on here, give us your email. Yeah, you want to word this differently. You don't just want to say give us your email. That sounds very forceful. So you can say enter your email to get free shipping on orders over $64. But you don't want to say give us your email because that sounds forceful. But this actually doesn't really make any sense when you come up here and you already said all of your orders or have over $64 have free shippings. So why would they enter their email to get free shipping when it's already publicly announced up here that everyone gets free shipping anyway? So yeah, you need to think of a different incentive for that. So scrolling down your products, well, one, your free product, you never want it to be visible. You never want your giveaway product to actually be visible in the main shop. You need to hide this. And these pictures here, you literally have the branding, like the AliExpress branding. Let's open this up. It looks like you have the AliExpress branding in your photo right here. So you really don't want to do that. You can edit that out extremely easy. This is just very lazy to keep that in there. And same with this. The title of this product is just Lion King. Well, what the hell is a Lion King? Like, I can see this is a pin, but you know, maybe you want to come up with some more enticing names for your products. For some reason, the first C in this chain is lowercase when everything else is uppercase, so that looks bad. Let's keep going. There it is again, lowercase k, just little things like that looks bad. And once again, you still have the typical branding from straight from AliExpress photos or wherever you're sourcing these in the picture, which just looks extremely unprofessional and it's pretty lazy. You don't need 19 variants in the product name because that looks dumb. There's the branding thing again. Let's keep going down. Look at your collections. Yeah, maybe. So looking at these collections, maybe you'll want to get different photo backgrounds for the collection, or at least get ones that kind of fit these squares to scale. So like these pictures don't look bad, but they don't fit, like they're cut off at really awkward points, so it doesn't really look good with these things. So you need pictures that are fit to scale so it doesn't cut things off. And I mean, it looks like you I can't say this for sure, but it looks like you kind of just took these pictures from somewhere else and just kind of put it in here. If you got them custom made, then you know, I apologize, but if they were custom made and they didn't fit to scale, then you should fire whoever custom made them. Let's go ahead and come down here. I don't know why this just seems like a weird name. The title, collection, animal print female, animal print male. This seems like a normal collection title, and well, this is it. So this is your footer. All right, so the footer menu doesn't have any additional pages. So what I was talking about earlier is you don't have any of the necessary pages that every Shopify store needs. So you don't have the FAQ page. You don't have a contact page. I have no idea how I can contact you. You don't have an About Us page, so I know nothing about your store beyond this little tidbit of crap right here. You don't have any of the necessary pages, and I've already made a video on the channel going over the 6 essential pages that every Shopify store needs. So if anyone's watching and you don't have these pages I've mentioned, or if you're not sure if you have the essential 6 Shopify pages, then go ahead and check that video out, and I'll link it in the description. So that's it for the home page. I'm just going to click on one of your products. Let's click on your free plus shipping product. Let's see. Alright, so this description looks awful. I don't know why this is formatted to where it's all over the place, but it looks like this description just got in a car accident, so I'm not really sure why this is, so why is this over here and then this is over here? I don't know why this is formatted like this. It doesn't really make any sense. You have no recommended or similar products down here, which is something every store needs no matter what, especially if you're doing free plus shipping, because you want to be able to upsell people. Let's go ahead and check out one more product, and then I'm going to try and wrap this up. Alright, let's just look at this. So this is a shirt. Okay, so this timer, the sale ends, doesn't really make any sense when this product isn't on sale, so you may want to get rid of that for certain products and not just spam it on every product when this product clearly isn't on sale. And maybe get a little bit more creative with the description, and by a little bit more creative, I mean a hell of a lot more creative. You need to write actual descriptions, not just copy and paste random useless bits of information from the AliExpress description. Alright, so I'm sure I could keep going, but this is really, to be honest, all I can take of looking at this store without losing my mind. So in summary, I feel like the creator of this store put maybe 5 minutes of effort into this, and I don't know, it just looks really half-assed and done really lazily. I don't really understand the mindset behind doing stuff haphazardly, and more so, I don't understand how anyone can look at a store like this and say, yes, this is going to make money, because clearly this is not going to make any money whatsoever. And this doesn't mean that the creator of this store can't make money in the future, but you're not going to make money with some lazy piece of crap store like this. You actually have to put in real effort and create an actual store and create an actual brand. So, and this store may seem pretty bad, which it is, but to be honest, I've seen worse, and a lot of people, it seems like, that have asked me to look at their store before. When I do, most of them look similar quality to this, and I don't get it. I don't really know what's going through people's heads. I don't know who teaches people that you can put up junky looking stuff like this and it will work. I don't know who teaches this type of stuff, but it baffles me that people think you can do stuff with such poor quality and think that you can actually make money. So just in summary, you guys need to take this stuff more seriously. You need to start treating it like an actual business, not some make money overnight bull crap, not some I'm just gonna throw up a website and run $5 in ads and get rich overnight. You need to start treating this like an actual business, because to be honest, stores like this, they're not rare. It seems like the majority of people that try and get an e-commerce make stores like this and then wonder why it doesn't work. Well, I'll tell you why it doesn't work: because your store's shit. So you guys really need to put more effort into learning how to create a better looking store and create an actual brand. And I mean, it's really not that hard to figure out how to do it when all you have to do is go look at a store that's making money, look at a store that's branded well, and just do the same thing. So because some of this stuff is no brainer, like misspelling, no logo. This is just pure laziness. So if you guys like this type of video where I review people's stores, let me know, and I'll consider doing more of them in the future. And if anyone wants to submit a store for review, you can email support@casualecommerce.com, and we will vet the stores and try and do a couple more reviews. However, I don't want to keep reviewing super crap stores, because it's just going to be 10-15 minute roasting session. I'd rather look at stores that are pretty well made, and I can look at more subtle things that you can improve on that'll help you more, because personally, reviewing stores of this quality, it doesn't really take someone with my experience to tell you all of these major flaws that are wrong, like the lack of a logo and misspelling and stuff. It doesn't really take me to tell you that you're doing that wrong. So I'd rather review higher quality stores, maybe stores that are already making sales, and then maybe I can help point out a couple things that'll help you make even more sales, or maybe just more subtle mistakes, because I feel like that'll be more valuable than me reviewing a bunch of stores like this that just turn into roast session. I do want to say that I'm not trying to just deliberately roast the creator of the store, but I need to be harsh and blunt, because if not, my point's not going to get across. And my point is that lazy crap like this is not going to make money, and it never will. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys in another video.